I should be ready by now, but life as we know it. Move this. Put that there. Put that there. I'm just messing around. Oh, look at my hair. I'm just messing around. Before I start painting, I just wanted to work on this drawing for a hot second. Excuse me. What's up, Ike? How you doing, man? Hope everything's good, man. Oh, that. It's today. Happy Wednesday. This isn't what I'm going to be working on today, but it's one of those things where you're trying to do a bunch of stuff all at once, and I figured let me just knock out some lines while I'm here. You doing good? That's good. That's good, brother. It's a hot mess. Are you working on anything currently, or just hanging out today, bro? I'm going to bed. Yeah. All right. I think I got the gist of what I want here. Hey, I was wondering, do you do commissions of your artwork, or are you do you sell prints or anything like that? be all right. Beard, beard, beard. Yeah. I hear you, man. And that for us is a full-time job, man, focusing on trying to get better, trying out different things. I've been I don't have a lot of the same style of paper, of course. I don't think so. Uh, this is acrylic paper. I got, what is this? Vellum? Oh, is it smooth? Smooth underneath, so I'm running out of stuff to to use, but I'm using everything. And you're right, figure sketching, yeah. I love doing figure work. I'm surprised I don't do as much. Um, I've been trying to do more of it recently or lately. I use my figurines a lot, more than I use reference of humans. That's such a funny thing to say out loud. You know, model work, I guess. But I did for that Chitara drawing. I was using reference, um, and I have it recorded. So when I do a video, the video was actually going to be about how to use how not how to use, but how I use reference, still life reference, or real model reference. I don't even know what to call it. All right, I'm gonna call this because I'll be sitting here and drawing this all day. That's so funny. All right, here we go. Oh, like people watching. Yeah, there was an artist. There was an artist I used to follow. Uh, I may still even be subscribed to his channel, but I don't know if he's done anything recently. Called Will Terrell, Terrell, and he would do that a lot. He was a great pencil cartoonist, and he would use um, alcohol markers mostly, and I think he did some comic book art, some comic book work, but I don't see much of his stuff. It's been quite some time. I would love to do that too. Where am I? I gotta get bold with these colors. Paul Heston? The name doesn't sound familiar. I wonder if I know the artist. I already got paint on my fingers. What am I doing? Is he the artist that draws people on like the New York trains? He does amazing work. If that's the case, I think I know who you're referring to. I'm gonna get a little bold with these colors. Okay, okay. I'll have to check out his Insta, man. I'll definitely have to check him out. I don't know how I'm gonna do this kid, Logan's flesh. I just whipped up some flesh tones using the Zorn palette there. I'll zoom in on the camera a bit. I'm gonna write his name down before I forget. I'll definitely check it out. Do I have any? Dude, I bought this book. It was a great sale on Amazon for it, for figure drawing. But it's more like figure drawing from imagination. It helps you use some of the stuff, but I rarely use it. One, the whole thing's written in Chinese. So I could only look at it and study it visually. I have no idea if that arm's gonna make sense, but it's all right. Yeah, yeah. I've tried the box. I think my comfort is on the kind of like the using spheres, but with the box in mind. If that makes any sense. Um, I used to do 3D modeling, so the seeing things in kind of like that weird polygonal. If that makes sense. Polygonal view. Uh, where you start seeing the wireframes, but I was never been able to do. I was never comfortable using the squares. And learning how to draw through the object too. Uh, the lighter line for the back to help that type of stuff, but circle is usually my go-to. And I cheat with my measurements because I use the Marvel method. So when I draw, when I if I find that the head is the right proportion, which is already wrong, I just quickly using my finger and my pencil mark down just for an idea, just so I won't get stuck to. I only need the guardrails to so that it won't fall off, but like me who's been doing nothing but studying comics, I end up having really my proportions always skewed. I can't remember. I think I even have the book with the squares. Is that Higgins? No, not Higgins. What is it? I forget the title of the book. Mhm. Yeah, to darken that arm so that fire can look. And put some tunes instead of this. See how that goes. to be a little bit bolder than that. There's always one thing. Let's go. Yeah, it's supposed to be embers and smoke. Trying to, in hindsight, I probably should have put the Hulk there, considering Wolverine and this fire having very similar colors. But I'm trying to make a glow effect out of this. And then I'm going to try to put pure white on certain spots. But yeah, I'm trying to do a fire effect here. Yeah, dude, it would that's got to be tough with ink. Yeah, I'll have to check it out or recheck it out. Let me see. I did the Human Torch. Where is it? Oh, give me 1 second. think it's in one of these books, but I'm gonna move it aside so I can let that dry. I think I definitely cheated when I did the fire off with a Human Torch. Let me see, where are you? Make a mess here, watch. It might have glare because of the camera, because of my halo light. Where is it? I'm gonna take it out of here. So I kind of had to go using the hottest flame as negative space. That was the only way, and even still, it's just messy. The only other I did Ghost Rider, but see, again, cheating, because this is in reference to Mark Teixeira when he was doing his Ghost Rider. Man, you gotta find a ways to cheat, bro. Can't see it off of that glare. But Teixeira's so good with the with his rendering, and I think that in the '90s he was in top form. I got lucky and found some old comics here in this house when we moved in, and there was a bunch of these. Because it's difficult. I gotta check out the. I gotta go through your Inktober stuff again. It was really good, man. Like, I overthink everything. I don't know if you're the same, but I overthink everything. So watching you use the ink the way you were, that calligraphy pen was amazing to look at. Yeah, dude, I overthink, and I'll overplan, or instead of just kind of going with instinct, man. And the way you draw, I think your instincts would be top nacho, top nachos. Yeah, overanalyze, overthinking, or yeah, me too, man. I'm always thinking of that it's gonna be wrong, off, this, that, or the other. One of the things that has helped me a lot with painting is trying to break down the form as square as possible. I need white. Yeah. I think you'll probably, it's probably the case too that you feel freer when there's no eraser because you're just going with it and accepting it. I hear you. Some of my most comfortable or just let it go moments has always been either with a pen or something like that, and it's typically no camera, no nothing. Sketchbook, in front of the TV or something, and just it is what it is. And you step back from those and you go, oh, that was pretty good. It looks like I might know what I'm doing. That kind of that kind of reads like fire, I think. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Still pictures count, man. I think that's why I've done my my posts on some like I didn't record it, but I'll take a few snap pics or they always say a picture never happens. Oh, it happened, buddy. That's something. I might be overworking that, but that's all right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to use some black to really get that billow. What would be a good? Let's just do this then. might have saved that arm. Still kind of lose it in that fire, but that's okay. I've been doing white outlines around my figures. I haven't really normally done that because I've always wanted to have painterly looking finishes, but adding the white adds so much graphic element to it that I feel like it might be the way to really separate my artwork and people recognize it a little bit more. We always want something recognizable, right? You know? A little trademark. Patent pending. And dude, that would be awesome to see the your sketchbook tour. I really only have well, see, I'm in this weird place with sketchbooks because I've put too much emphasis on them, especially because of the whole popularity of sketchbook tours, right? Where every piece that's in there has to be perfect. So I never feel comfortable drawing in my sketchbooks. Go figure. Except for this one sketchbook, the one I had that's most beat up. This one here is probably the one I'm most proud of because I actually finished it. Every page in here is done. I might do a tour of this one also, but it has the most just practice stuff that I've done. But every other one's, man, I almost don't want to show them because it feels fraudulent. Oh, check out my sketchbooks. Look what I can do on my... And it's like, no, I kind of scrutinize those more than any. I will show them eventually, but... but I pushed them aside. Tema, welcome. Thank you for popping through. Just popping on, do some chores. Put me in the background. Like I said in my my post, put me as noise. Let the kids fall asleep in the back with the background noise. But no, that's awesome. Just me and Ike, chewing the fat, as they say. You know, Susan from Creative Solutions had a video maybe a few months back where she oh, it was dirty. She took one of her sketchbooks and kind of like made a gift out of it, and she was cutting off pages. I was so intrigued by that video. Absolutely. Yeah, it was really cool. It was cool to see uh, what she did. It was really creative. I guess hence the name of her channel. Very clever. I might start doing that. Let's see. I appreciate that, TM. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, and the live stream chat doesn't allow you to edit. Well, TM, the that package last time I checked should be arriving to you sometime this afternoon. You know how their windows are. They said between 2:45 and 5:45. I don't know what that time difference is from. It's 4:30 here time. Gotcha. It's true. Great minds. I do hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like it. God bless you, sweetheart. Yeah, that white actually helps. I forgot his face. That's funny. I've been I've been trying to record a time lapse using my phone here, but the phone was skewed at an angle, so all I've been recording is this corner right here. That's progress. Ah, that's funny. I have a camera here, webcam. Sorry for the finger. I got a webcam here, and I have a webcam here, obviously. But this webcam using what is this? Using OBS, the software OBS. I can, with the same camera, I can select different. I don't even know the word for it. So close up or far away angles, separate angles. I don't know how many without taxing the camera or the resolution, but this wide angle is the same camera as this close-up angle. So, and then I have over here my cell phone on a tripod, and that's usually where I've been trying to use it there lately. The problem is that I'll forget. I would use this thing as well, because I could just use the clip, put it on my table, and get the camera as close as I want. Right? I got arms everywhere. This is and then this as well. I'll use sometimes. It's a little heavier, but this thing I don't like. As heavy, this base is heavy as metal, but you put your phone attached to the end of it, and there's no real good counterbalance because this base is so small. It doesn't matter that it's heavy. So I've had my phone, which doesn't weigh as much as that at all, tip it over. And then I got my boom mic here on an arm. It's very claustrophobic here. But I really haven't found the most comfortable. This has been the most, I guess it's been comfortable, but it's the most reliable way. Just have the camera right above you. And let the software do its thing. The only problem is that even if I'm painting and I'm in a groove, I have to go, wait, if I'm doing it for a long form video. If I feel honestly, if I feel like rushed when I'm recording, no, not really. I stopped several times actually to do one video. For food or for wherever, an errand that I have to take care of, I'll just hit stop and then come back to it, and then I'm using Adobe Premiere to edit everything together. But no, I don't ever feel rushed. And I realized that when I was doing the Swamp Thing, that I'm not slow. Because that was kind of like the first time where I wanted to do a full real-time video, but that's just, unfortunately, my attention span and just the world's attention span doesn't hold up as much anymore to sitting there and trying to watch somebody for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. I mean, I can do it because I'm a weirdo. I'm sure you guys can do it because you're probably weirdos too. To sit and watch somebody paint for a couple of hours. But but no. Long answer, short answer to that long question is no. When I'm recording, I stop several times. The but it's ever present. It's ever present because if you want to be dynamic and you want to change angles, you want to get close-ups, right? Because all those BS channels that how to get a million viewers and all this stuff always tell you the same thing about being dynamic. As an artist, I just want to sit down and paint. You know it. We know it. All you want to do is sit down and paint, but we have to create a show and be dynamic, and the software becomes ever present. And once you start putting it into a routine as you paint, it becomes part of the routine, unfortunately. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, if you're referring to like memory, yeah, that does bother me sometimes. So I've had my phone when I was doing a lot of shorts, and if you're not, again, if you start, all we want to do is this. I've had my phone shut off. I've had my camera just, nope, I'm not recording anymore because of memory. So then now that's become part of the routine of every couple of days or so. Oh, wait, do I have to purge my phone? Do I have to transfer it now? It's just ever present and ever growing. It's one thing though that I will never take for granted. These really successful YouTubers, creators, and artists that their YouTube channel looks like $1 million production house. You know, and they have teams, they have camera people, they have editors that do it off. That they'll pay to do it. I will never take that for granted and see what they've done. What the YouTube medium has done for an artist is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I do the same, and it's one of those things that people will be, hey, take a picture real quick. Like, nah, man, I need the space. I need the space for my time lapse. Let me use your camera. You're absolutely right. My first setup, Ike, was this. because it was all on shorts, right? So this was it. I paid for this. These things are worth their weight in gold. These clamps. This arm could be better, but it is what it is. But I started taking this trips. This fits in your bag. You can fold it up. All I needed was a pencil and some paper and this, and I was off and running, just like you said, and just going for it. I'm going for it. Yeah. FYI, you guys are calling it janky. You guys are doing amazing work with it. Tell me, the production values of your videos are great, janky setup or not. So you making it work. Yeah, he stands out a bit more. I might have to darken around him here. Like I don't know. I don't know when you switched up. If I was following you then, but I think every video that I've seen of yours has always been of really high quality. Yeah. Tell me, you know how many goofy like my family will walk through and I'm B-rolling, coming through on like the stuff we do. The stuff we do. B-rolling. We gotta do it. We gotta do it to compete. Right. B-roll. Same here, T. Thank you so much. Dude, I feel like this one's gonna take me a while. But maybe because I'm unsure. I think I lost this blade. Found it. Wait, what happened here? Let's try this. Where are you? Brushes everywhere. two monitors, one in front of me. I can see the chat and stuff, and I have. I'm looking at this thing here just to keep this one. Yeah, just to keep my mind at the whole point. But I also have my playback video monitor here, so I'm just looking at it without so much glare to see if it was working outside my eyes. There goes the back. And they kind of translate. I think I can put some gray in there. Smoke's crazy, man. Trying to draw something volumetric that. It's one of those things, right? Like that. It's like clouds. You look up in the sky and a cloud will look like a rabbit. Anything. But if you were to decide to paint a cloud in the shape of a rabbit, people will say, "That don't look like a cloud." So we can never win. That's just one motion. That is super cartoonish. I love it. All right, I think it's coming. I think it's coming. Yeah. When God does it. When God does it, any shape will do. Be a elephant, a rhino, a bunny. We do it. That don't look like a cloud, bro. Leave some spots open. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you coming along, man. Hope you have a good night, good evening. And I will definitely catch you, man, on the other side. Thank you, right, for hanging out with me, man. I'm only going to be here for another few. As you can tell, I'm breaking the cardinal rule of painting of just working on one side for a long time, but I'm in the groove, so it is. But thank you, man. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And I'll check you out, man. Thank you, sir. You as well. Thank you. God bless, brother. Estás en fuego. great. I'm definitely gonna have to go back through my dark areas with some pure black as much as possible to make that volumetric look. Some smoke back here. It'll probably be more gray, but I think that frames in pretty good. I wonder if I should give them both eyeballs. Let me see if I could try this time lapse one last time before I call it. First, let's give a progress shot. Yeah, you know what? I like that fire. Let's save ourselves a headache, shall we? Little BTS. You gonna hold? My room is really dry. That light is really bright. And my paints are drying up. Let's do this here. I think that's gonna be it for today. I think he's gonna be as good as that he's gonna be for now. I can already look at him. I'm gonna have to work on some of the arm detail, but I like that arm. I'm gonna have to try to find them shades again so I can do this arm. Darken it at the bottom, have the light on the side. Add some sharper highlights for the suit, right? Because we're trying to mimic those highlights. 1 second, I'm sorry. Those highlights here. So I didn't give him a belt. Look at that 5 head. I didn't give him a belt. Can we come back? So, and can we lower this thing? What is this? An interrogation? Oh, it's the one in front of me. Oof. But I like. Yeah. All right. I do like the way that fire came out. I may have to make it come out a little bit more, or move this background color into it. See you guys on the next one. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, evening. Peace out.